So I just finished watching Stranger Things season 4, and just off the top, it's good. I recommend it. I remember not liking season 3 that much, but I can barely remember any of the plot points or the action, if you want to call it, or the story in both kind of season 2 and season 3. But I do remember distinctly thinking it was going downhill in terms of quality and entertainment. That has been rectified, that has changed. Season 4, it's good. I can recommend it. Yeah, it's unfortunately not all good, as in it's slow, is what I'm trying to say. It's slow and it's drawn out very literally. Like there are scenes, especially near the ending, where it feels like they had to reach that 1 hour mark. There are 9 episodes. All of them are 1 hour, or roughly 1 hour, except the last one is like 2 hours. But they didn't want to cut the big climax, I think. I mean, it's a Netflix streaming. You can cut it whenever you want. But there are scenes where you can say that they are lingering on an object, like they will shoot the doorway into a room, and you can hear stuff going on in the room, or the music will ramp up. It's drawn out, and I felt that a lot in this season. So keep that in mind going in. I try to also keep everything I do here spoiler free, unless I'm dissecting or interpreting something. But be mindful. Stranger Things season 4, it has an open ending. There are some relative closures. Some things get resolved, but there's definitely a season 5 somewhere out there for us in the future. But seeing how season 4 was good, okay, I didn't feel like I had to force myself to watch it. That's not a bad thing. But as I mentioned before, I can't really remember anything about season 2 or season 3. And this is just what happens when there are years between seasons and we do these open, um, source of entertainment. So good thing we have some YouTubers recapping or other stuff. I think I saw the Netflix recap, but I didn't even feel anything in. Like I couldn't remember anything about where the characters were, their situations. I can't remember much, if anything, about how Elle's mom, and I think that was from season 3 or 2, what that ended with. So be a bit up to date going in. Not that it is wholly necessary, because the series is a bit slow, so you can get a sense of it. Yeah, but the acting is nice. There's some new characters, and also the returning characters have gone older. They learned. The acting was overall really, really nice. I think in this that really helped with the enjoyment. There's kind of like a B plot. Usually, in series there's like main story, B plot, or different things. And what I would call a B plot in this is largely forgettable. It's part of the drawn out thing, or the drawn out feeling, that you could have cut most of that or condensed it. It doesn't really add anything. But yeah, it is what it is. Sometimes in this season here we go over the top with some character reactions. And that was a bit, okay, we're getting into fantasy territory. Of course it's science fiction with the monsters and stuff, but when the humans' reactions is a bit unbelievable or not grounded, it pulls me out a bit. One thing in this episode or this season, is they lean into what I think was a real thing. I mean, I know it was a real thing. I just don't know how big it was. But there was this anti-Dungeons and Dragons. A lot of Christians in America at that time thought it was devil worshipping, and that is blown out of proportions. I feel, especially one character goes on a rampage in this season, and the whole town it just sort of follow. It's weird. I know that, yeah, it's also not really handled or solved very well. It's just like the ending of the world. Yeah, I don't want to spoil it, but there are some things where you just have to, okay, this is going on. But mostly it's good. Part of me not remembering a lot about season 2 and 3 is also Elle's backstory. I can't remember how much they explained it. Of course, I remember the big things, mostly from season 1. Here, her backstory is explained a lot more, and that was nice. It gets very put out in a timeline. You said this happened, and this is why this happened. So that was very nice, getting these areas of vagueness or unclear getting all sorted. I really appreciated that. I think my washing machine started. I hope you can't hear it, but that's fine because that's pretty much it. Stranger Things season 4. It's good. I recommend it. It's a bit slow. That's why it took me so long to watch it. But I liked it. Thank you for listening or watching. It's a video after all. Anyway, thank you.